Hello! Jezamail here with another episode of Monster Loves You. And this time we're going to enter the big bad world. Here I am, look at me with all my eyeballs and my I cannot believe you just said that look with my hands on my hips. I'm just looking at all this coffee. Oh, this is not coffee, that goes up to the pipe. We're going to go out into the big bad world. Here it is. And look at all the other people. I mean, monsters. There's an outhouse there, and there's a crab guy, and there's another crab guy, and that's just awesome. Let's adventure in town. Goat. Gotta do the goat. You hear a bleating sound from inside the scapegoat's pit. Is it the scapegoat, question mark? Hey, Saber, how you doing? Of course it is! Bleating is what goats do. Look at him. Meh. Well, good. The scapegoat walks out of his pit, looking around, and bleats again. Nish-Nash says, "It wants to fight! Let's give it one!" Fight, sure, that makes sense. Or see what's really bothering the goat. What's up your butt, goat? The scapegoat stares at you as you approach. It bleats again. Looking into the pit, you see there's no food anywhere. Oh, well. Nish-Nash shoves you aside and says, "Like I said, give it a fight!" Ask Nish-Nash not to fight the goat. Defend the scapegoat from Nish-Nash. Get some goat food while Nish-Nash gets her fight. I'm going to defend the scapegoat. The scapegoat seems relieved when you step between it and Nish-Nash. Nish-Nash says, "Okay, I'll fight you instead." But then, she always does. Give Nish-Nash a good tussle. You and Nish-Nash roll around on the dirt, kicking up dust and scattering mud and slime everywhere. Soon you are exhausted. What about the goat? Scapegoat has returned back into its pit where some of the other monsters are feeding it. It came up because it was out of food. Isn't that thing on a tether? When the scapegoat gets hungry enough, it will chew apart its rope so it can forage for food. The elders call this the chomp and balances. Alright, look at this. My kindness is up all the way. Venture in town again. Alright, we're going to do teeth. As you're walking down the street, you feel a stinging sensation. Something just bit your foot! Get it off! When you look down, you see a small pile of human teeth in a small wire mesh bag. Some monsters must have dropped them. Human teeth? Ignore the teeth. Help find the owner? Someone threw these away. Finders keepers. Human teeth? They are teeth from baby humans. Some monsters collect them and play games with them. Like marbles, right? When you look down, you see a small pile of human teeth. I'm going to help find its owner. You visit Mupsy Moral, who agrees to publish a found ad in the Omen Harbinger. If you want, she says, I can do a feature on how honest you were today, too. Give all the teeth back and skip the feature. Keep a few for yourself and get in the paper while you're at it. I'm going to give all the teeth. Wow. It scares me when those pop up, actually. When he sees the ad in the paper, Hamrag comes and gets his teeth back. You don't step up and take credit, but Mubsy whispers something to Hamrag, who looks at you with dawning respect. Well, it's you again. I helped you out again. Aren't you glad I survived? Adventure in town again. Choose your adventure. We're going to do Happy Clouds. Elder Marianus leads you, Blitztree and Burrock, I'm having trouble with their names, into the forest. She points to a strand of purple berry bushes and says, "Eat your fill, little ones." Ask her what it's all about. Eat every berry in sight, or only eat some of the berries. I'm going to ask her what the hell's going on. Oh, I lost the bravery. That's okay. Marianus smiles at you and says, "I noticed the berries were ripe, that's all. What are you afraid of? They'll make your tummy hurt?" "Oh, no, of course not." Elder Marius leads you and the other two into the forest. She points out strands of berries and says, "Eat your fills." Eat some of them. Oh, I lost it again. You exercise restraint, consuming the berries until you're full and no more. Elder Marius says it's alright. You can eat more if you want to. Well, alright, eat some more then. What's she up to? Hold back. Vernon squirts himself in the berries, eating until his skinny body is plump and quivering. Blitztree has stopped eating, just like you. What happens next? Marinus rolls back into the town where the young monster is squeezed until all the slime is oozed out. And the slime is purple and delicious! Ew! Is Varrock okay? He's unconscious, but he seems no worse for the wear. What happened to the berry slime juice? What happens to the berry slime juice? Elder Hamrag makes pancakes for everyone, and the sticky purple stuff turns in to make a delicious syrup. Okay. That was unusual. I'm glad I lost and gained what I did. I didn't want to be rolled up and turned into stuff. We'll go with normal happy. Elder Jaggery grabs your claw and drags you out of town. I need you to scare a pig for me, he says. Ah, here we go again. Jaggery sniffs the air and says, never mind, there it goes. He gallops away, leaving you alone in the grassy meadow. Run as fast as you can, or explore a bit. I want to explore. Look at all these eyeballs and stuff. Whoa, cleverness -4. I need my cleverness. Bravery +15. As you poke around in the bushes, a ball rolls through them and it comes to rest at your feet. That's a human thing, better run away. Walk through the bushes, because I am curious. Whoa! Yeah, I lost cleverness because I'm stupid. That's a scary-ass human, gonna be honest. You see a human sitting in the middle of the meadow. It hasn't spotted you yet, but it looks up at the sound of your movement. Wait and see what the human does. I don't care if I lose cleverness. Got bravery up to 100. The human looks at you, waves its arms, burps, and laughs. The sound sends shivers down your spine. Watch the human, but be ready to run. The human, still sitting, points at the bushes behind you. It makes a sound. It seems to be very young, no more than a monsterling, or even a morsel. Give it back its ball, or mess with the humanling. I'm going to give it back its ball. You can't bring yourself to come into reach, but you pick up the ball and roll it towards the humanling. Humanling laughs again. Enough! Go home before something bad happens! Respect! You run along to Omen with a bit of new perspective and a story. The other monsters are impressed that you've interacted with the human, and some of them don't believe you. Okay. Look at that. Another one. I'm just having so much fun with this. We're gonna go explosions! You, Nish Nash, and Scapegoat, and the Scapegoat, are having an impromptu picnic in the street. The fresh moss you drink in your tea is delicious. Some birds, twittering and chirping in a friendly way, circle and land among the crumbs. Okay, that's fine. The birds start pecking at the crumbs, but then they start hopping onto you and pecking you too. You have crumbs on you, and they want them right now. See how they like it. Peck at them. Ignore the birds. They're harmless. See how they like it. Eat the birds. I'm going to peck at them back, because I don't want to eat them. You peck ferociously at the birds until most of them are vanquished. Like dead or disappeared. The rest of the picnic is peaceful. Nish Nash gives you 2 claws up, and the Scapegoat seems impressed as well. Okay, I'm happy. Now you have another one. We're going to go, oh no, please! Nish Nash is picking on Tiny Blitztree. She gets knocked down every time she gets up. Nish Nash asks if you want to help. Ask why she's doing it. Walk away. Help, or I'd rather fight you. Why are you doing that, you bitch? Nish Nash shrugs. I feel like it, and look at those tears. Interesting. Without even a thanks, Blitztree runs away, leaving you and Nish Nash to tussle in the street. Do you push the attack? No, Blitztree's safe, or yes, claws, bite, and kick. He's safe. I don't want to attack her. You turn and walk away. Nish Nash tackles you from behind and begins slashing your back with her claws. The two of you struggle until you're both hurt too badly to continue. Nish Nash says, good fight! Okay, all right, I like attacking you too. We have 2 days left. We're gonna go with the feet. Or the fox marks, the footmarks. You're heading home with a dead rabbit you found. Suddenly a fox appears. He slides up to you and asks, are you going to eat all of that? Examine the fox. You're clearly no ordinary fox. Hands over the whole rabbit. Shares with the fox, or make him watch as you eat it. I'm going to examine him. Most talking foxes are rather better fed than their stupid cousins, but this one's lean. You can see his ribs under the unkempt fur. Okay. You're clearly no ordinary facts. I'm going to share the rabbit. You tear the rabbit into 2 pieces. It splits unevenly. One chunk has most of the meat, and the other is a bunch of tendons and skin. The fox looks hungry. Give him the good chunk. You and the fox enjoy the delicious rabbit. Mmm, crunchy. I got nothing that time. Okay. Oh, that's probably just because I'm 100% kindness. We're going to go, roar! Outside your house, Nish Nash charges to a nearby bush and sends you tumbling. Challenge! She screams at the top of her voice. It's on! Leap at her and crush her. Square off and wait for Nish Nash to make a mistake. Take turns slapping each other or decline. We're going to take turns slapping each other. The fight goes on for what seems like hours. Keep slapping! The sounds of slapping echoes all through Omen, attracting a crowd of other monsters. Blitztree yells to Smark to come watch the fight. Keep slapping. The Scapegoat joins the crowd, bleeding in confusion. Everyone ignores the goat. They're too busy placing bets on the outcome. Keep slapping! Finally, Nish Nash surrenders. She breaks off the fight and walks away with her shoulders hunched. What kind of fight is that? You're not even using your claws anyway. But the other monsters appreciated the show. Okay, we have 0 days left. Adolescence is fleeting. You have grown beyond youth and have become an adult. Yes! Let's pay taxes. You've been dragged by your bed from your friends and neighbors. Keep trying to sleep, or what, who, the where, and why now? They tell you it's time to grow up, and you've been taken into the woods to be killed. Oh no, okay. The neighbors throw you into the center of a great circle of monsters, all older than you. They whisper to each other, then look at you, then whisper some more. Get on getting on. The monsters murmur and mutter, spit and snarl. They're deciding on what's best defines you as a monster. And I will finish this next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for another episode of Monster Loves You. Goodbye.